Happy Friday! Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Make sure the sound is good today. I hope everybody has had a fantastic week. It has been a busy week here, as you can probably guess if you have participated in Stamptember before. It is just a couple of days away. Hello, Donna's excited for Stamptember. Yes, hello. So good to see you guys. Michelle is also excited. Well, I can tell you guys, I have been filming all week. Filming and creating and mailing cards off to Simon Says Stamp headquarters. So much. Hello, everyone. So we're actually going to have a live here today that is not Stamptember related, but it's kind of our last little hurrah before the Stamptember festivities get started. I will be live during September, so no worries about that. Hi, Shari. Just going to let you guys know, because I did link them down below. How cute are these earrings? They're the Sugar Fix collection from Target. And so I did link those. I also linked my jack-o'-lantern pen. They're relatively inexpensive. I love huge earrings, but a lot of them are heavy and hurt my ears. These I can't even feel. They're super, super lightweight. So if you like to have fun little jewelry for the holidays, I highly recommend them. They're also fairly inexpensive. So you gotta love that too. Anyway, both of them are linked in the description. They're not in the regular description box. They're like in the tagged products. So just was gonna let you know that. Hi, Livy. Thank you. Let's see. We are going to be creating a fun card today. We're going to do a little mix match. We're going to use a brand new, an August release product from Spellbinders, which is one of the Dancin dies, so that the legs swing back and forth, which are so much fun. It's Fiona the Dancin Witch. And I think we're going to make her Fiona the Dancin Needleworker Witch. That's kind of my plan today. And we're going to use her, but we're also going to use two products that were from last year's Halloween release from Spellbinders, and they're Better Press plus, that's a lot of Better Press. They are press plates, but you can glimmer with them as well. So we're going to try glimmering them and see what kind of results we get. Oh my gosh, so many people excited about Stamptember. That's so fun. So we're going to use that, and then we're also going to incorporate like the little needle and thread from my Needleworker toolkit from my collection, the Nichole's Needlework collection from Spellbinders. I thought the needle almost kind of looks like a little magic wand for our witch. So that's my thinking. We're going to see if that all works out. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. Jen says she thinks Fiona and the figgy pudding are the cutest Dancin dies. They are super cute, so I'm really excited. Let's flip the camera around and talk about what all we're going to use today. Before I do that, just a note that tomorrow, if you love Pink Fresh and you love the craft hour with Jeff Lindbergh, over on Pink Fresh, I am the guest tomorrow, so I will be live at noon Central Time. So come hang out with us if you want some Christmas inspiration and just a fun crafty chat hour. So just wanted to let you guys know that it is on the Pink Fresh YouTube channel. Okay, so, Karen's excited for Stamptember. Yay! Debbie, Stamptember starts September 1st. Okay, so today we are going to be creating, and I already have my Glimmer hot foil machine all heated up. So let's talk about what we're using, and then let's do our foiling first so I can move that out of the way. Laura, okay, you know what? Before we do that, I do want to say a couple things about Stamptember. The regular release is going to be at midnight Eastern on September 1st, but the exclusives this year, you guys, are not being released at midnight. So I think they put it in, there's a reel on the Simon Says Stamp YouTube channel. It's going to be noon noon Eastern for the collabs. Not all, but most. There's going to be a couple of exceptions here and there. So that is a change. So it won't be midnight Eastern. I know that's really late for those on the East Coast. I don't have anything to do with the timing or anything like that. I will say for me, it's kind of a relief. Hopefully I won't be so tired come October 1st. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. All right. Let's go back and let's talk about today's card. So this is Fiona the Dancin Witch. These are the components from that. And as you can see, super, super cute. We got the little face and hair and all of her little, you know, her cute dress and her hat. She has a broom and then all the little dies to create the details. And I have pre-die cut those. I did pull out my Gathering Stitches dies for the embroidery hoop and hardware. I think we're going to try to use that. I'll show you what I mean. This is my Needleworker toolkit with the needle and the thread. I obviously had to have that so that she can be our little Needleworker witch. Michelle says too old for that midnight stuff. Hey, Michelle, same. I was dragging. I'm always dragging by October 1st. This is one of my favorite products released from 2023 from Spellbinders. It is the spider web background press plate. And I do have a video here on my channel where I used it as a press plate. I am going to glimmer it today. I haven't glimmered it yet, but I'm sure it'll be fine. You can glimmer with the better press plates. And so we are just going to give it a try and see how that turns out. And then the other thing I really loved was this press plate and die set, also from last year's release. And I loved the Halloween sentiments in it. So we're also going to glimmer those. And then I have some Hammer Mill smooth cardstock here for our glimmering. And then I have all of my die cut pieces. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and do a little glimmering. And we're going to start with our spider web background. All right, I'm going to peel this off. And we're going to just pop that down. All right, I do have, it is a little bit bigger, as you can see, than my 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch background, which is great. Let's go ahead and cut a little bit of foil. Let's get a pair of scissors that's going to cut better than those, shall we? And I am going to put that right there. You want to foil with the dull side. So you can see I'm using some silver foil here. And this side is the silver pretty side. You want to foil the dull side next to your cardstock. So I am, whoops, oh no. Okay, don't stick it on accidentally to that. We'll just use this side, it's fine. We're going to try to foil the whole background. I can trim it down if I need to. We're going to put our Hammer Mill cardstock there, and then we're going to start heating this up. Let's see. Catherine, that's fun. She says she's rewatching my Stamptember playlist. That is so, so fun. Glimmer Spiderweb. Shari says, yes, please. Okay, there's a lot of questions about the lives. Lives for me, And that is just for me. And they're live premieres, meaning that videos will be edited and pre-recorded, edited, and then I will be live in the chat. They will go live when the releases go live. So that is going to be, my time zone is Central Time. So it will be 11 a.m. Central for the collabs, unless there is a difference. And Simon will let you know on that. I know it is a big change. And you guys, I have nothing to do with times or anything to do with that at all. So I don't have any say or whatever. So I know that some people are bummed. Some people are thrilled. And I know I saw it in the chat. You can't please everyone, and you really, really can't. I will be posting and letting you guys know for sure. The September, Simon Says stamp release will go live at the regular time, which is midnight Eastern, and I will have a live premiere for that. Let's see. Hello, good afternoon. Yep. So thank you. Jen is answering time changes. That's perfect. Okay. Looks like my machine is heated up. Let me switch the camera around. Oh, well, let's hit the actual button. All right. So it has already heated up, and you can see that the timer has gone off. So we're going to roll this through our Spellbinders machine. And we're going to see if it foiled beautifully. I'm sure it did. Sandy, I know. Isn't it crazy that they don't? No. No, I have nothing to do with that. Oh my gosh, I can tell already this is going to be gorgeous. Look at that foil, you guys. Oh! How beautiful is that? Oh my gosh, I love that so much. So a couple things I want to note about this. This is a press plate made to work in the Better Press machine. So that letterpress look, which is absolutely amazing and beautiful. And I do have a video here on my channel where I did this last year with the Better Press. With Better Press press plates, you can foil with them. Now, you can't press with a foil plate, but you can glimmer or foil with the press plates. So that does make them really versatile if you want to try a glimmer look instead of Better Press. So, so pretty. Yeah, Shari says, wow, now the card is done, right? This card, just pop a greeting on there and it's super pretty as is. Okay, let's go ahead and do our sentiments while we have this out. And then we can, like I said, put this away and move on. So, Shanna asked about free shipping this year. I have no idea. I'm sorry. I have not heard anything. I'm sure there is a live Sunday at noon Eastern. So I would pop into that and ask Heidi any questions that you have. So one of the great things about these sentiments is that you can foil all of them. And the die is also all connected, meaning you don't have to try to line up each individual sentiment strip. So I just go ahead and foil all of them and then die cut them and save them for future cards if I'm not going to use them all right then and there. Let's see. Oh yes, Kelly, and I did save it. She has a good point. She said use the negative on another piece of paper. This would be super beautiful. I may try to, well, I'll just save it. I was going to do it. I will say it will be beautiful, and if you like an all foiled, like if it's going to be a very heavy foiled background, it would be amazing. So if you use the solid foil plates, you can definitely do that and get a cool background. I tend not to love too much foil backgrounds, I've found. And this is the dumbest reason ever. I'll flip the camera. It's because they're hard to photograph. They're really beautiful, but they're super, super hard to photograph. It is such a pretty plate. So, so pretty. All right, now let's run this one through. I love when it's all heated up and you can just go ahead and glimmer away. Monique says she's sold. It is a great, great plate. What's funny is I actually found it when I was doing some cleaning last week or the week before. I had not done a good job cleaning up some stuff and it wasn't where it was supposed to be. Look at those greetings. Super, super pretty. Okay, so let me shut this off and we're just going to move that for now. And we're going to go ahead and die cut our greetings. And I'm going to temporarily tape this in place. And what I want to do is avoid the foil with my adhesive. If you get your adhesive on the foil, it will lift it up. So we're going to run this through our die cut machine. That was really loud, so sorry. And let me move that. And we can move our die cut machine out of the way for now. All right. So now I have my background. We have some cute foiled greetings. I'm just going to pop all these out. What if you foiled with black? Oh yeah, it would be super cute. Now again, this was a press plate. So you can better press this and do more of the letterpress look, and that is absolutely stunning. Or you can foil with it, and the results also are amazing. All right. Libby, I really love the purple die cut machines. I know you are completely shocked by this, but I've changed my mind. I have completely changed my mind on the purple. All right. I have to rearrange all this stuff. Let's get out all... Yes, you got excited about the purple. That's so funny. Yes. Yep, Sandy, they do look great with better press and ink blending on top. That's exactly what I did last year with these, and that's amazing. All right, so I have all of my little parts and pieces. I talked about this last week. These are the Spellbinders craft stacks, and I love them for containing all of the little parts and pieces for projects. So what I wanted to do today is, like I said, I want my little witch to look like a little needleworker witch, but I don't want to completely cover up this beautiful spider web background. And I also think I'm not going to use the embroidery hoop completely. So I thought I would maybe have it kind of hanging off the side of the card, but I die cut the fabric portion from vellum for fun. So we're going to see if I can make that work. We're going to kind of lay out some parts and pieces first, and then we'll start. I have become one of you, Libby. Let's see. Yay, Nina gets to do a live. Libby is funny. Libby's a purple girl through and through. So this is our little witch. And isn't she the cutest? I mean, I know she doesn't have like all of her face and stuff yet. This is the component that dances. These are going to be her legs, and that weird little cutout is where you put, there, I'll put it against my hand. You put foam. But I always kind of like to start my card with this process first. So laying things out, and right away I see that I've put her too high because her hat's going to hang off. So I would just need to shift it all down a little bit. And that looks good. So kind of getting an idea of where everything is going to go. And you can see that I went for a non-traditional witch color today. And she's going to be pink. Stitchy Witch. Yes, Shari. Helene says, hi from Virginia. Love the foiling techniques. Oh, yay. Hello. Jennifer said she specifically waited for a blue floral Spellbinders Platinum. That's so funny. Yes. Yep, it is the Spellbinders Dancing Witch. She's Fiona the Dancing Witch. So I needed her to be... Livy, she said she knew I was awesome and I'd come around eventually. You did know. Yes. So I wanted my witch to be super sweet. Obviously, that's the pink. She's going to have some sparkly boots. I mean, I went all out sparkle for this little girl. And I know her legs, look, the orange, we're going to add more orange accents. What's fun about this die set is this piece here is the layering piece for her tights, so it gives them that stripe look, which we'll add in a minute. And she does have hands. We'll get to those. But mostly I kind of like to lay things out and see how can I make it all work before I start gluing it down. So that's what I'm showing here. And really giving myself a good idea of how it's going to go together. So her little hands here will stick out of her sleeves, and I am going to have her holding the sewing needle in one and her broomstick in the other. I think it's going to be really, really cute. The pink cardstock is Hero Art's Peony cardstock. I have looked at every pink cardstock. I have purchased many pink cardstocks, and this is by far my favorite. Has been for a very long time, and for whatever reason, this is my favorite shade of pink. So, yep, Hero Art's Peony. So what we're going to do first, because I'm kind of happy with that, I'm going to pop all of that stuff back in there. We are going to grab my splatter box, and I'm going to do very minimum splatter. Vivian says, cutest witch ever. Oh, how fun, Erica. Okay, so this is the Spellbinders Onyx Silk, and I love it. It looks like a little nail polish. There. It really looks like a nail polish applicator. But I like it because we're going to do minimal splatter. I just want a little tiny bit. And if you like a little black, it is fantastic on a project. So that's all I'm actually going to do for that. Yes, Peony is such a great light pink. Oh yeah, don't lose her stripes. Oh yeah, thank you. I probably should have stuck them back in here. Actually, let's just glue them on. So we're going to start doing a little bit of gluing and a little bit of coloring. Because I don't, even though I used the Spellbinders Barely Peach, you might be wondering, why is her face and her hair the same color? Why did I start with this? Well, sometimes I like to start with colored cardstock and then add color on top, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to use our alcohol ink markers to do a little coloring here today. Hi, Sandra. Sandra is first time here. That is awesome. So I'm going to take my glue press. Wow, I put in a new bottle of glue, and it is it's running good. I mean, that does make me happy, but I'm going to have to wipe off a little bit of glue. So we're going to add the stripes to her legs first. And then we're going to add a little bit of shading and coloring to her dress and her face. Oh, hello, cat. Oh, Libby says that it's the TV. Is the TV the one that's behind Libby? It is kind of funny, the delay. All right. We're going to set that aside for a minute, and I'm going to grab a pink marker, and we're going to add just a little bit of shading to her dress. Now, you could totally do the more traditional route with your color. I know that pink is not for everyone. I particularly like it. I'm embracing it. But it's just as cute in the traditional colors, too. So I'm just going to add in, using an Olo marker, I'm using R5.3 to add a little bit of shading. We're not going to go too crazy here today. Cheryl, I love the glue press. We talk about it every week, I think, and I love it. It is one of my best purchases ever. I don't think I've heard from anyone who said that they regret buying it. But I have said it took me a long time to get on board with it. But now I'm fully invested. I love, love, love it. So I'm really just following the lines of her dress. Oh, Michelle, I totally had to put in a new bottle of glue. I used up all of it. I was trying really hard last week not to, wasn't I? That's so funny. I was trying. I literally just put that new bottle in this morning, though. So, anywho, we're just going to, I'm just kind of feathering in a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot. All right, that's good. Hello, Allison. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Jennifer says for the teeny tiny die cuts, she will put a little bit of glue on a scrap piece of paper and then dab the die into it. That's a great tip. Okay, let's do hair. I'm going to use these orange shades. Hopefully it's going to give kind of a reddish hair look. So 2.7, I'm going to zoom in too. Hold on. I should have zoomed in. All right, there we go. That's a little bit better. Thank you. Jennifer likes the detail on the dress. Oh, how fun. Carrie's headed out of town. She's at the airport. That's fun that you can watch from the airport, isn't it? So I am taking her hair and I am just going to feather in my darker shade first. And then we're going to go over it. And I'm just, again, trying to follow those lines of the die. And then we will go in with our lighter shade. Just kind of barely touching. Judy loves her glue press. Awesome, Judy. Oh yeah, this is the color I wanted. I want her to kind of have this orangey, reddish hair. We're probably going to have to add in a little bit more of the dark tone, but we're really not even keeping any of the Barely Peach color of cardstock. I could have started with white, but I was already die cutting her face from the peach color, and also the face could have been die cut from white. But sometimes I like to start with colored cardstock. Either way, it works. And I tend to like to work on the hair a little bit because I want it to have that feathering look to it. Let's see. And I didn't, Let's smooth out right here where I got a little bit blobby with my darker color. All right. I'm liking her hair. I think that's going to be cute. And let's grab her face. And I am going, I started with this Spellbinders Barely Peach. And I'm using OR 7.1 and 7.2 to kind of add in some fun shading. And we're probably going to end up kind of covering this. And we'll need to do her hands as well, because don't forget the hands show. All right, that looks good. Let's grab her little hands real quick. Oh, thank you, Leah. Oh, Monique found it at a store in Germany. Awesome. Oops, let's do it the right direction. I probably should have also got my glass mat out to work on. I noticed now as I'm already going. Too late. Oh, is that even the right side? Yeah, it is. Too late is what I'm going to go with here. All right. They're tiny. They don't need tons. Okay, the next thing we need to do is I do need to layer some cardstock back behind her face. And what I was going to do for that is grab some black. And I did forget to die cut this or cut anything. I'm actually not going to die cut, but instead I'm just going to cut something to fit back behind. Cheryl, you will get there. It's like anything. It just takes practice, and I kind of feel like the more you color, the better you get, or the more you find that works for you. It's definitely a skill that you build. Okay, so I'm actually just, you can see I die cut that kind of lopsided circle, but it's going to work, and then I'm going to inlay her cheeks with some of that Peony cardstock. So let's go ahead and do that. And I think I am going to have to die cut her face again. I forgot. Oh, Nicola has a great tip for where to buy for Monique. She said there's a place in Belgium that has a great selection. That is awesome. So let's go ahead and attach her hair in her dress, and then I'll die cut her little cheeks. Oh, so cute. Oh, I do too, Cheryl. Oh, me too. Cheryl says she likes that Spellbinders is doing that little ball on the end of their die cuts now, like this, to attach. It is so smart. I love, love, love it. Okay, we're going to give her her hair. And we're going to go ahead and attach the hands as well at this point. Oh, did I not get enough glue here? And I'm just going to have, so you can see how easy, let me flip it over, it is to attach with those little balls on the end. It makes it so much easier to attach the little parts and pieces. Okay, so here's my scrap of pink cardstock that I've just been using and using and using. And let's go ahead and just die cut her little pink cheeks from that. Karen says she's adorable. She is super cute. Oh, Spellbinders has had some great stuff. Catherine, for sure. All right. So let me grab these little cheeks. We're going to do a little teeny tiny here. And where do you think I put my embellishment wand? Somewhere. Clearly, somewhere super safe. Oh, there it is. It rolled underneath something. All right. We're going to give her her little pink cheeks inlaid. Like so. There we go. Sometimes you have to go on the hunt for things, is what Paper, Pencil, and Bird is saying to Nichol. Yes. She looks like a doll. She does. Which I also think, without the little witch hat, she totally could just be a cute little girl. Right? Super cute. Okay, so what I want to do now is, because my vellum, and really this die just in general for the Gathering Stitches set, the one that has little pierced holes in it. With the vellum, you can't see it quite as well. It tends to want to roll because of that, so I'm simply very gently trying to make it go the other direction so that we can get it to lay flat. And I want it to be kind of like this. Let's look at it. I think I kind of want it right about here, and I think we want to go ahead and get that glued down. And I chose to do the vellum because I still want the spider web to be showing through it. Kind of like we have a see-through fabric. I know it's not realistic, but I thought it was kind of a cute idea. So let's put a little glue on this. I mean, it's a witch card after all, so how much realistic can we get? Helene says she is like a young Glinda the Good Witch with darker hair. Oh, that's a fun idea. I like that. I should have attached this first. Let's do that, actually, Nichol. Let's put our little hardware piece. And then we're going to take it to our card. So I do want it to hang off the edge just a tad. Like this. And then for the vellum, I hope to hide my adhesive along the spider webs. This is my plan. It is paper. If it doesn't work out, I'll redo it. That's my philosophy. If it doesn't work out, it's just paper. We can redo it. Just going to put a little bit here and there, following the web lines. I probably could use a different adhesive, but I'm super lazy. And we're just going to put some acrylic blocks on that to hold it flat. Oh, Libby, yes. Wicked is one of my favorite Broadway shows. I've seen it 3 times. So I'm super excited for the movie. Super, super excited. Okay, let's go ahead while that glue is drying. Let's go back with our pink marker and let's add some shading and assemble her hat. And for her hat, there's 2 pieces. So there's the piece, you want it to look like her, you know, her head goes inside of it. So there's this back piece. Let's move this and let's move here. There's the back piece and then the top piece. So this back piece, I definitely want it to be darker. So I'm just going to color the whole thing with my R5.3 marker. That'll instantly give it a little bit more shading. And then we're just going to do a tiny bit of shading for the rest of the hat. Yep, totally gonna hide the glue with embellishment, Shari. Good point. I'm just trying to get it down right now, and then we'll work on how to disguise it better. Okay. So now that we have our hat pieces, and here's our hat, for the band, I have a sparkly little piece. I wish we could go see it together too, Libby. That would be so fun. Because I'm giving her some sparkly boots, maybe I should attach the boots. I thought it would be fun to add sparkle a couple, whoops, that needed to be up higher. To give her sparkle in a couple of other places so that it balanced it out. So we are going to attach her little sparkly boots here. And really they only need glue at the very top. Like this. And this is some of the Simon Says Stamp Luxe Glitter Cardstock. Okay. And it needs to sit for a minute. It's not the cardstock, it's just all the layers. There. There we go. Lots of little assembling here today. Oh, the trailer for it is super, super good. Yes, Monique, I'll be honest. If I had not used the cauldron last week, I totally would have used it for this card. I probably could have anyway, but it's the perfect size and scale for this. So that is a great, great point. So Monique says that the Lawn Fawn cauldron would be so cute with her, and it totally would. Mix and match, everybody. It is my favorite thing to do. All right, we're going to do her broomstick. And I decided to use the brushed gold for her broom. And the handle is some Simon Says Stamp caramel colored or caramel color. So there's her little broom. Yes, Nicola, that's a great point. She says that the witch could be adapted for many different occasions. Absolutely. Okay, there is the teeniest tiny little band. Oh, there, I didn't lose it. For the broom. And I die cut it from pink, you know, to match. Look at that. How cute. And I'm going to do a little glue back here. And we are going to, whoops. Lots of me saying whoops today. Which isn't very reassuring. There we go. Let's get the little buckle. So the buckle that goes on the band of her hat, I did out of brushed gold. This is a Spellbinders color. The Dancing Dragon. I don't think I do. I have the Dancing Nutcracker is adorable. I have that. And that I'm going to do a card with that. And I'm trying to think which ones I got. I'll have to go look. I know I have the Nutcracker. That was one of my favorites. The Witch and the Nutcracker were my two favorites from this year. Let's do this. And I'm going to do a little glue on her hand again. Whoops. Darn it. Let's lay this down. I'll glue on the thread here in a minute. There we go. All right. The moose is adorable. Reminds me of Raggedy Ann. Renee, yes, I hadn't even thought of that. Very good point. Okay, I'm going to do a little glue on her boots. There are the cutest little ties. Here, I'll hold it up after I glue them. They look like little miniature bones, which I think is hilarious. And such a fun detail. We also have a little collar piece for her dress and some buttons. So let's put some glue on that. Fitz, love to do that. Oh, that's awesome. Monique says there's something about these dancing dies. They are very fun. And she has some little buttons on her dress that I die cut out of some brushed gold again. Like this. I don't know what this is. I hope this isn't something I needed. No, I think it's the die cut from the eyes. I thought I better look. Fits the Nutcracker. Yes, Gail. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's funny, Amanda. That would be cute. Let's see. Well, I don't know cute. Scary is the right word. The moose is cute, Barbara says. Absolutely. Okay. Let's see if this is pretty flat. That looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. All right. So now, whoops, that might not be all the way dry. I'm going to put a little glue here to hold that, and we're going to hide a little glue here. And I did do her thread out of a brushed silver. I don't know. Does that show? Yeah, maybe there. And the reason I did that is I thought it would kind of match the foiling, so it kind of looks like she might be working on her little spider web. Okay, let's glue her hat. It's a lot of little pieces. So we're going to put some glue here. And let's do the front piece first. And I just want to make sure the top of her head isn't sticking out. And then I'm just going to take it right to the back piece and line it up. There we go. Oh, look how cute she is. She is so adorable. So let me know she looks like Glinda the Good Witch's sister. Patty says yes. What do you have plans for the weekend? What do you have going on? Okay, I do need a little spider. I didn't get one. I did pull some bats to maybe die cut. We'll see. I hadn't pre-die cut them because I wanted to see where I thought we were going with this. So I'm pretty happy with how everything is going here. What I'm going to do is going to lay it out, and we want the legs to be the dancing portion, obviously. And I use a small foam adhesive square just like this. And you're not actually going to attach the feet because you want them to be able to swing. And I think I might even just double. Whoops. We're going to double it up today. Like that. And that means the rest of our witch needs to be popped up as well. So I don't want any foam down here in these corners because we want her legs to swing freely. So basically I want to concentrate my foam adhesive kind of in this portion. Let me get some bigger squares. Hanging out. Oh, good, Amber says from the UK. Making Christmas cards. Working on new posh to order. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay. We are going to put, I'm just doubling up. Because I doubled up here, I'm doubling up my foam everywhere. Let's put a little bit out here as well. Oops. My fingers get a little gluey and everything starts sticking to me. Family barbecue, that's fun. Oh no, it's going to be terrible hot where paper, pencil, and bird is, so she's going to start her Christmas cards. That's funny. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more right here. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. Let's put some behind, oops. Well, don't pull it off, Nicole. Let's double it up here as well. Always thinking about just making sure that whatever you do, you just don't want it to impede the movement of her feet. And I think the broom will be fine. So, there we go. Oh, that's not glued down very well, which would help. Let me glue down this hoop. Oh, there we go. And then her feet dance. It's just so funny. I don't know why I find these so funny, but I do. Easily amused is what I am. Hanging around the house and writing e-trike, nice. Michelle says she's working tomorrow, but then hanging out in her craft room. Nice. All right. So I'm just snipping off the rest of my hoop, so it's just that portion right there. And then I wanted... We can do like your Wicked Cute. I think that would be really cute there. Yeah, let's do that. We're just going to pop that kind of like so. Absolutely adorable. Okay, now I want to grab my white pen because I want to give her eyes a little highlight. Oh, it looks like a lot of fun things going on. Lots of fun plans for the weekend. There we go. Some little highlights to give her eyes a little more character, which I love. And I do think, let's die cut these bats. I love, love, love the bat trio from Simon Says Stamp. And I did pull, I think I want to do the bats out of the gray. I have these, it's the Luxe cardstock, and I have kind of the gray and the black, and I usually like the black, but let's do the gray. I think I'm going to like that better today. Oh, Libby, thank you. Let's see what we think here. Add in maybe a couple little bats for fun. Let's try the littlest ones. Oh, I think our little bat friends are super cute. Jennifer, my plans for the weekend are all working. I do actually have a quilt that I'm going to work on in my free time. I'm working all day tomorrow. I have a couple of lives I have to do. One for Patreon and then the one for Pink Fresh. A little bit of video editing, but I'm not working all weekend, so that's nice. So we're going to add our little bats. I don't really think I want to add this big one. You know what I'm going to do after I put this away? I'm going to die cut just the small one. And I did pull out these peach colored gems as well. I think we're going to add a couple of little gems to this. I love the sparkly for bats. Yes. Oh, thank you, Tabitha. Home alone all weekend. Patrice, that's like my dream come true. I know. I don't know if I should admit that. Weekends alone, I just feel like I never get them. And it just sounds fantastic. Yep. We're going to have this little bat down here. I like little trios. Oh, I do like the little bats a lot. Okay. So the final thing we're going to do is add some little gems scattered about. And these are the peach blush gems from Spellbinders. And we're just going to add a few little sparklies. This is a very sparkly, heavy card because she's cute. She's our little cute ghost, or ghost witch. She's not our spooky witch. I think that'll still be okay as I put them there. Let's see. Sandy, I am ready for Stamptember. I'm actually really ready this year. I'm very excited. The first week is all ready to go. Oh, you guys, look how fun her little legs are. Ha! Okay, let me get a card base. And my bone folder somewhere. Karen can't wait. I love the bats too, Karen said. They just are the perfect little accent for most Halloween things, I think. I'm going to just use this glue. When I don't need fine tip glue, I use the other glue from my stash. This is the Hero Arts Precision Glue. Whoops. Ethan sneezed. Hope everyone didn't hear that. It was really loud. I just think her little dancing feet are so cute. Oops, she kind of gets caught on my little... I think I should tack that down. That's why it's good to test. Sometimes you see things and think, well, let's tack this down, and I think that will eliminate that problem. So I put a little glue on the back of that. I'm just going to pinch it because it's attached here and here. So we're just going to make it flat. That way when her legs swing back and forth, they don't get caught. Oops, I was back. Oh, thank you guys. Oh no, Monique, I don't try to do that. Oh my gosh, isn't she cute? I just love her. Now, I know some of you aren't into the pink, so imagine totally switching this to Libby's favorite, which is purple. Very easily, with just a couple of things die cut in another color, you can instantly transform her into maybe more of a traditional Halloween type of color. But super fun. Oh yeah, that totally fixed the little swinging part. Look at her little dancing feet. Oh man, turned out so fun. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I haven't finished in an hour. In forever. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Amber says my cat used to sneeze so loudly and look rather surprised. Yes, isn't that funny when the pets do that? So I am planning on being live still on Fridays during Stamptember. It's just going to be a lot. I'm super excited. So stay tuned for that. I will be putting out on social media when you can expect me. I'm going to try to do like a weekly post, like these are the days, this is the time, especially since there's a few little changes this year. But I'm super, super excited about it. I hope everybody gets rested up and ready to go. At least it won't be too many late nights this year, or any late nights. And I guess that's it. I will see you guys all here next week, either in the chat and live next Friday. Have a wonderful weekend for everyone in the US. Have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. And I will see you guys the next time. Bye, everyone. The supplies used in today's video are listed and linked below the video here on YouTube. Here is another project that you might be interested in. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to never miss a new live video. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll catch you next time.